According to market data, the cosmetics industry in Uganda grew by 50% from 2015 to 2018 to reach 45 million USDs. Its growth trajectory is set to continue with a forecast compound annual growth rate of 4.7% between 2022 and 2025. The young lady we have on the show tonight will make you wonder what it is that you're doing with your life, because she is punching way above her weight. Hope Kayeny is the brain, mind, passion and sheer driving machine behind the brand FROTEXTURED.
Hello, my name is Hope Kayeny and I am an entrepreneur, a businesswoman, a creative woman, and also, I create solutions for problems in our society. So I was born in Nsambya Hospital in Kampala. I went to Salvation Army nursery school. I went to Hill Preparatory Primary School. I went to Taiba International for my secondary school, and also Green Hill. And for my university, I went to Lim Kok Kwing University of Creative Technology in Malaysia. That's in Asia. And I did study multimedia and creative writing, which is still a part of me as well. And I remember since I was, young, I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I've always wanted to, do something that's able to give me financial freedom. Like, I remember I quit my first job when I was very young. I just finished university. I was 21, but I quit it because I said I want to have my first car by 23. So I quit the job and started my own business. I've always been a super daring person. I'm the kind of person that could, have this stable job and I'll just quit it because it's not satisfying my needs. I'm a big dreamer. I dream of building skyscrapers in my village. My parents are from Pakwach, so that's basically my village, and it's super rural, but I want to just make sure that people can experience the same opportunities that others are experiencing here in Kampala, and to build skyscrapers there. I want to build swimming pools and build a big digital library so they can have access to computers and all the knowledge that we have here as well. So I have 3 siblings. My twin sister, identical twin sister, that means we're from the same egg and we look exactly alike, size, color, everything. And then I also have a big sister, and I also have a little sister that follows me and my twin sister. Basically super average family, I think, for Uganda, because we are just 6, my mom, my dad, and 4 of us. My parents, I can't say that they were the wealthiest, but they gave us everything that we wanted. I don't remember a time when I lacked so much. I've always been so privileged, and I'm so thankful to my parents, Ambassador George Ufoiru, and my mom, Sylvia Angay, for being the best parents, very supportive, very giving, very loving, and I think that's why I always want to give back to society as well. Like, I do have a charity drive that I do every end of the year where I give out clothes to the needy, I give out books, I give out stationery, I give out shoes, and all the other things that people need and they lack. So guys, that's my story.
Good evening once again, and welcome to the best of the good life. Now, creating a trajectory in what we call a business idea can be so exciting. Now, Hope Kayeny has created a solution for both men and female that are looking into containing or getting hand with more authentic, more natural products, and they are available on market. This sister of mine is not actually the first time on the show. I've heard her before. She shared her story and people were so fascinated when you actually go revisit the YouTube video we posted. The comments came in flowing so thick and fast. So Hope, I'm very excited to have you back on the show. It felt like it's a lifetime since you were here.
Yeah, it's been quite a while actually.
Like 3 years?
3 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was last year just right before COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how is Protextured? How has it been since then?
Protextured has really grown. We now have an official website, www.frotextured.com. You can actually look us up and see all the products that we have. We also added body products, because remember we were only doing hair. Now we also have skin products as well, and they're doing quite well. From then we've added about maybe 7 products. Yeah, so it's been a good 3 years of growth despite the pandemic. Yeah.
So when we met 3 years ago, there's some things that I thought that I could do right. I forgot to ask you some of these questions, like what really inspired you to come up with Protextured?
Like we were in school together, and you remember, like in high school, it was mostly wearing braids throughout the school year, and then like by the time you take out your hair, it's like you're neglecting it. You're not washing it. You're not taking care of it. So when you take it out, it's like really old and messed up, and like you rush to the salon and you just put chemical in it, and my hair is breaking. I don't remember a time in my teenage life when my hair looked nice. I constantly, even when I look at old pictures, I just hide them because my hair was a typical mess. And that was me and all my sisters, because we're in the same school, and my mom as well. So when I went to university, I was like, I need to find a solution. This can't be right, because I was going on YouTube, I was seeing a lot of people, they actually had nice hair. I'm like, oh my gosh, hold on a minute, Africans can have hair like this. So I stopped relaxing my hair. I started doing a lot of my research. I did a mini course in it, and eventually I was like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to help other people solve hair care solutions. So when people saw that my hair was eventually thriving, they were like, bruh, what have you been doing to your hair? Because like as long as we knew you had like the worst hair. So I was like, I'm just making my own stuff, and I'm trying to create a solution for me and my family, because like I was just tired of everybody saying, oh my gosh, your hair is so bad, blah blah blah. So when I came back home, everybody, when I came back from the university, because I was in Malaysia, everybody was like, you need to package this thing and sell it. Like, we also want this solution. So I just started making more and more. And, everyone that bought came back. I have a lot of repeat customers. And also there's a lot of word of mouth, people going out there and they're like, you need to use Projects. And this is like the best. So people came in flowing. They started buying the products, and yeah, here we are today.
So is it at the same time that you identified there was a gap to explore?
Absolutely, because there was very few products for natural hair in 2016 and 15. So coming back and being able to create those products was really good. Yeah, because it was like people were ready for it. You just you put out a product today, and literally you have lots of people saying, I want that. Because we first started with one product. This was our first product, the moisturizer, and it's still one of our best sellers. So you put this in your hair, it makes your hair softer, more manageable, easy to detangle and comb. And the best part is you leave it in your hair. You don't have to wash it out. Yeah. So
I follow you on Instagram. I've noticed there's been this new innovation of you pushing out videos. I don't know if they're linked with TikTok or I don't get that logic there. But what is this about? Is this still to do with Protextured?
Absolutely. For me, I rarely post on social media when it's not something to do with Protextured. I want to be known as the Protextured lady. I post everything that I post, like 90% of it has to be connected with my business. So yes, those are TikTok videos. I basically give people tips on how to grow their businesses. Actually, the whole thing is called Tips on How to Grow Your Business. So I do that every day. Some days I'm educating them about the product. Some days I'm telling them about this end of month discount sale that just got done. Other times I'm just telling people, encouraging them to keep going. Because even me as an entrepreneur, there are days when you wake up and you're just exhausted. Like, this week I was making a lot of production. I was doing a lot of production because we have this end of month discount sale, 10% off every end of the month. So it was like, I'm doing this promo, I'm doing production, I still have to advertise. So it's so exhausting. Then you wake up the next day, you don't want to work, you don't even want to look at your phone. But then you remember that these are basically like your bosses. Your customers are your bosses, man. If they don't give you money, you're not going to grow. So you wake up and you just push. And that motivation we need to give each other as business people. Because if as a business person you can decide to just stay home, but then you won't make money. But if you're in an office, you don't even need motivation. You know you have to be there. So this is kind of like motivation to keep people that are in business like me going, regardless of the situation that they're going through.
Okay. Now, Miss Hope, the first time we met, all right, and you introduced to me Protected. I was so mind blown. But it was still before COVID. You know, when COVID came, it hit every business shuttered. I want to find out what are some of the strategies that you deployed to stay afloat and to make sure that you actually even came up with other new products.
Now, you know, this is very interesting because one of my videos this week is answering that particular question. So for us, actually, our business thrived a lot during lockdown. And it sounds weird, but
How
you know,
so?
because everyone is at home, they have all the time to take care of their hair. And remember, borders, as long as they are carrying goods and not people, they are allowed to move. So the good thing is our products have always been mostly online. That's why we mostly make sales. 95% of our sales are online. So yeah, so we're like, you know what, we don't have to stop making, you know, products. Let's continue advertising. A border comes, picks, drops. And like so many people were just at home bored. So they were trying out new products. They were having time to care for their hair. It was just like a blessing in disguise. The most money we ever made was during lockdown. Yes.
So, Miss Hope, tell me honestly, because I keep on, it's mind-boggling, right? Honestly, are Ugandans adopting to this culture of using authentic products that are man-made, handmade, that you can feel like these are concussions, you have natural blends together and they are working. Why do you keep on doing this? Like, honestly, are they really adopting to this?
Yeah.
Be brutally honest.
Yes. In the last 3 years, let's say, okay, 2 years, mostly COVID, Ugandans actually have been buying. And, you know, there's so much mind shift these days. Because remember back then, everyone, we have to have relaxer, but everyone now wants natural products. And they realized that even when they were using these imported products, it's not like it was helping their hair. So when they see people using homemade products, authentic products, and they're actually working for them, they also be like, oh my gosh, I could try this. And more people have been, you know, buying and trying and recommending. So it's encouraging. And that's how I've managed to stay afloat, because I've never sold to someone and they don't come back. Yeah, and I keep records of pretty much all my customers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And do you follow up?
Mostly, yes, but there are so many now. It's really hard to follow up each one individually, but I try to, you know, post every day and keep them updated.
What do you think has intrigued that mindset in people to wanting now to adopt to more natural products?
Because for the longest time, Africans, not just Ugandans, we've not had products that are geared towards us. A lot of the studies actually showed a couple of years ago that the products that are geared towards black women in general, not just Africans, they have so many chemicals, and those particular chemicals are actually the causes of like fibroids. That's why a lot of us have broken hair. That's why a lot of us have, you know, hair that's not healthy looking compared to other races. So these products that are marketed towards changing the structure of our hair is actually damaging our hair. And the more we talk about this, people actually get to compare their growth and their relaxation, and they're like, you know what, I think I should go back to the natural route. And that has really, really, really helped our business, because right now people are more educated. Right now people are seeing the dangers of using just anything and looking out for the actual authentic and best products.
Wow, interesting. Now, when we return, we shall talk about Hope Kayeny's business mantra. So, Chilling is going to go in for a break. But as we go into a break, please research about La Paire. They're in the building, they're in the city, and they have interesting products for anybody that needs eye care. They do vision testing. Their glasses are really affordable, just 105,000, and you can pay in installments. Oh, better yet, go and tell them Drago sent me, you will definitely have a discount. Now, don't go anywhere. We shall be right back shortly with Chilling.
On UBC, the program that helps you identify opportunities for investment, job creation, growing your entrepreneurial skills, wealth creation, and social transformation.
We have a product that is ready for schools, supermarkets.
Create wealth, transform livelihoods. Every week, we showcase opportunities for creating new products and enterprises.
I now harvest a lot of cocoa. When I harvest it, I sell. After selling, I put money in my project. I have 2 projects. 1 is for construction of my house, 2 is for educating my children.
Excellence in innovation, the passion and drive to succeed, and the right mindset to grow your business. Lives transformed on UBC. Every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Create wealth, transform livelihoods. Brought to you by Operation Wealth Creation.
All right, today we have been fortunate enough to have the CEO of FROTEXTURED. Now, if you've seen that brand on the market, you definitely know that the brains, the beauty, and the idea behind that big brand is in the building today. Hope Kayeny, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Hope, when we're going into these commercials, I told you that I'm going to ask you about the mantra. What business mantra do you live by?
I believe that if you put your all into something, you put your everything, you give it your last breath, it will come to the success that you want it to get to. Because, like, you know, a lot of businesses fail in the first 3 years. That's when people give up, because your challenges are coming up. Maybe the demand is too high, or maybe the demand is too low. You don't have the capital to expand. You don't have the right customer base. You know, a lot of things can happen and people give up. But if you put in your all and you're like, I'm not going to give up, and you stay working on it, your business will, you know, grow. And for me, my business is my baby. Like, apart from my dog Tino, my little puppy, this is my baby. Like, I put in a lot. You know, you have to take care of the child, breastfeed it, make sure it learns how to sit, then crawl, then go to school. And that's what I've done with FROTEXTURED. I've put in so much. I've given all my life to it, and that's the reason why it's been able to grow. Yeah. I'm 100% focused. Just focus, stay focused every single day of your life, and, you know, your business will be great.
That's a good mantra. I love it. I love it. So what plans have you put moving forward with FROTEXTURED?
Right now, we want to actually go beyond, you know, the Ugandan market. We are working with a couple of people to see how we can do that, because the market in Uganda, it's okay, but there's bigger markets out there, you know. There are people that actually don't have. Ugandans have become really creative in the past few years. They are all now like making similar stuff, and, you know, they are trying to also give the same solution. So we want to also try other markets, because there's, you know, a whole East African community that we can expand to. There's other parts of Africa as well, where people don't have a lot of people doing this. So yeah, that's the plan.
Speaking of expansion and people across, have you had any people, any person from outside Uganda using one of your products?
Absolutely, but that's because, like, I have family there now. Like, my sister is in Hungary, so I send her products, and she's like, oh, by the way, there's a couple of people also want. Then I also have a cousin in Canada, and it's the same thing as well. She's like, oh, by the way, it would be really cool if, you know, you bring your products here. Yeah, so it's the way I've been able to have that is mostly because of family that's available in a particular country. Yeah, but I have been to Rwanda right before COVID. It was doing really great. Then COVID came, and Rwandan market is where we made the most money. Rwandan women really love to take care of themselves, you know, so it's good. Ugandans, they're just starting. It's not a very strong culture. Yeah, like, let's say maybe Rwanda or Congo, people actually really do love to take care of themselves. Yeah, so they spend on beauty products.
Have you ever had this wild thought of expanding FROTEXTURED on a much more larger scale, in terms of sort of production and marketing as well?
Absolutely. My plan, I want to build a factory. I want to, get to every single corner of the world one day. That's absolutely the plan.
And how are you going to achieve that? What measures are you putting in place to achieve that? Like, are you creating partnerships with
we are working with
you...
some not necessarily companies, but investors.
Investors, okay.
Yes, that's the goal right now, to expand and be bigger and stop playing small, because you don't reward yourself enough when you play small. You have to go big. And for me, I believe in risks. Like I told you, I'm the kind of person who can wake up one day and quit something because it's not working out. I have big dreams. Yeah.
Take me through the creative process of your videos, the videos that I've seen. I mean, it's like you produced 1,000 videos in like 2 months, 3 months, and well done. First of all, take me through the creative process. Who pitches for you? What do you know what to talk about? When to talk about it?
So every evening before I sleep, I used to watch a lot of movies. So I decided to read books instead of watching movies, because when you read a book, you get more knowledgeable. And there's this book that I read. I've read How to Be a Leader, The Power of the Subconscious Mind. That's what made me start creating these videos. So every single day when I read a book, I get an idea of what to talk about. But the first time that I did, I had a couple of bullet points that I was putting down from every single book that I read, and today I can talk about branding, packaging, blah, blah, blah. But there's so much you can talk about, then your brain gets a block. So you have to keep researching. I keep researching all the time. I'll get a new book, just peruse through it and see an idea that can come to mind. But also what people ask me, like my customers, they can call me and they can be like, okay, so which oil works better? What's the I'm like, okay, so today I'm going to talk about customer care. Today I'm going to talk about product delivery, stuff like that. Just, what's around me inspires me to talk about it.
Okay, so we're going to do a 360. This 360, I'm just making it up right here. Okay, so we are going to you're going to highlight your products, and I throw to you a problem, and you just give me a solution using an example of your products. Like, for example, if I have a problem with my skin, let's say it's itching, it's not opening up the pores, and I'm having all these blemishes. Are they called blemishes, or they're called what? Yeah,
they're blemishes.
What do I do? Which product do I use from FROTEXTURED?
We actually have 4 skincare products, and they're all for that actually.
Shea butter.
Yeah, so this one is shea butter. This one is really, really, really good for people with sensitive skin, because it's not perfumed. It has essential oils.
When you say that, I need to smell it.
Yeah, it has a really nice smell, but it's not this perfume that affects the skin. When your skin is sensitive, yeah, when your skin is sensitive, you have to be careful what kind of perfumes you put in there, because perfumes are one of the biggest causes of allergies. I have allergies,
and
so
how much is that?
This is 35,000. It's moisturizing body butter, so its contents are vitamin A, E, and F, which are really good for sensitive skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I have this problem with my hair. It keeps on breaking. It changes color into something that looks funny. And people say I even have kwashiorkor, yet I don't. So which FROTEXTURED product do I need for that?
So this black castor oil, it's really amazing. Castor oil has immense benefits. It has like strengthening properties. It has darkening properties as well. And it also has thickening properties. So if your hair is really, really doing badly and you need a quick solution, this is the best. In 4 to 6 weeks, you get significant results. Yeah. People swear by this product.
Okay. So I've grown up to around 30, and my name is Jatindi, and I don't see any signs of beards on me. Which product do I need? Which FROTEXTURED product do I need for that?
We actually have a beard oil, and unfortunately we were not able to carry it, but it's there. If you check FROTEXTURED on pretty much every social media, you'll be able to order with us.
Okay, this very last one. I have a spa, and I need a product to help my customers in terms of exfoliate. And in terms of scrubbing and all that, what product, which textured product do I need?
We have a coffee tamarind scrub. Again, if you go on social media, you can find it. It's really amazing. People have been using it for stretch marks. It's so amazing. But always keep it in the fridge because, like I told you, our products are 100% organic, so they are very natural. The shelf life might not be up to par, especially for the tamarind scrub, but it's really amazing. That's what I use for my skin. It's also great for stretch marks.
Yeah. Hope, this is it. Thank you very much for joining me once again on the show. Any last remarks?
Thank you for inviting me and exposing me to the world as well.
Yeah.
I'm really grateful and good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish you recover from that that flu and cough because it's not giving you any chills. Well, thank you guys for tuning with us since the beginning of the show. This is an amazing CEO, Hope Kayeny. She's tapping into her golden time, to make sure that she provides a solution for everybody that is looking or yearning into gaining something that is more authentic and more natural and local. Follow her up, go on every socials, research about FROTEXTURED. You can find them they have a website. They are available on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, TikTok.
Yeah. WhatsApp, our numbers are 0777-010538/0702 895-205.
Well, thank you very much, and next time tune in 2 shilling the same time, and I will be glad to have you. Bye.